A very good morning to all of you. After a long time, we are interacting like this. I know you all were missing your English 1 classes, but yes, we know that exams were there, and that is why I went for revision classes, and I know all of your exams went so well. Okay, I'm proud of you all that you have prepared yourselves in this manner and you have taken all the examinations so nicely. So for that, congratulations to all of you. And yes, we will be resuming our regular classes from now on, as we have to get prepared for the half yearly examination that is not very far ahead from us, right? So I think all of you have remembered. Then also let me just recap. Uh, we have started tense and we have finished present and past. I have provided all the exercises and everything that is required, study materials, etc. And today we will be beginning with future tense. Okay, so you have your copy and book and pen ready with all of you, and let us begin. So what is future tense? Future tense actually tells us about something that has not happened yet, that will be happening in the upcoming time. Okay, that is called future, and it often takes the help of the auxiliary verb shall or will. Actually, we can mark the future tense by this shall or will, right? So as we know, there are 4 classifications. What are that? First is simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. I am not going to make today's class very lengthy today. I will be just dividing the chapter into 2 halves. Today we will learn only simple future and future continuous, and in the next class we will be completing the remaining part, right? So what is simple future tense? We make simple future tense using modal auxiliary will, sometimes shall. The structure of simple future is subject, shall or will, and then the base form of the main verb, the remaining part of the sentence. Suppose Suresh will close the door. I will go to school. Okay. So in the informal context, the auxiliary verb will be contracted, as we often write using apostrophe only double L, that is a contracted part. So we can like I will, I apostrophe then double L. We can also write like that. So how to make it negative? To make the negative, the simple future tense, we will add not after will. And will not is often written as won't, W-O-N and apostrophe T. And shall not, we often write shall not as shan't, S-H-A-N apostrophe T. Okay, so how we will make this simple future tense into negative statement? I shall go to school. If we want to make it negative, we will write I will not go to school, or I shall not go to school. After shall or will, we will use the negative word not. And if we want to make it interrogative, then what we will write? The auxiliary verb shall or will come beforehand. Okay, then the subject and then the verb and the rest part, and don't forget to put question mark. Okay, so for example, will you come tomorrow? First will, then subject, and then the rest part. Then let us discuss now uses of simple future tense. So we can use simple future tense to talk about expectations. Suma will like this soup. Others will not apply for the certificate. So this we are talking about the expectations. Okay, he will not do, he will like it. So these are expectations. The simple future can be used to talk about intention. I think I will buy a new bag. I think I'll go to the cinema hall. So these are the intentions. Will is used to make offers and promises. I shall or I will see you at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Yes, we are making promises, right? So here comes the exercise. I think all of you are having the pen and copy with you. So you can start doing it. Rewrite the following sentences in the simple future tense, then turn them into questions. So first we have to make these statements into simple future tense, and later on we will turn it into questions. I bring you the remote. I will bring you the remote, or I shall bring you the remote. If you want to make it questions and the question, how will interrogative sentence, what we will write? Will I bring you the remote? The will come first, and then the subject, and then the best form of the verb, and the rest part and question mark. Turn off the fan please. As we can see, the subject is obsolete here. So we can add either he, she or you. Okay. So you will turn off the fan please. Will you turn off the fan please? Question mark. Seema paints the fence. Seema will paint the fence. Remember, after this auxiliary verb, we will retain the base form of the verb always. We will not add any s or es. Sudhir is riding a bicycle. Sudhir shall ride a bicycle. From riding we are changing it to ride, because ride is the main verb or the base verb. Sudhir shall ride a bicycle. Shall Sudhir ride a bicycle? Question mark. Salman is not likely to win the match. Salman is not likely to win the match. Salman will not likely to win the match. Will Salman not likely to win the match? Anil and Fatima are planning to contest in the school election. Anil and Fatima will plan to contest in the school election. Will Anil and Fatima plan to contest in the school election? I promise to buy you a chocolate ice cream. I will promise to buy you a chocolate ice cream. Will I promise to buy you a chocolate ice cream? Question mark. Salma offered to make tea for Swapna. Salma will offer to make tea for Sapna. Will Salma offer to make tea for Sapna? Question mark. Okay. Now future continuous tense. The future continuous tense, first we need to know the structure, that the subject, then shall or will, then be, then ing will be added with the base form of the verb. I shall be doing this work. Okay. So it is used to talk about an action in progress at a particular time in future. I will be driving at 10 o'clock. So we are talking about a particular time in future and the work in progress. I will be driving. Driving has not completed. Okay. I will be doing. Sujit will be having dinner at the restaurant. Okay. Continuation. To make the negative of the future continuous tense, we will add not after will, as we have learned earlier. So, I will not be driving at that time. Right? Sujit will be having dinner at restaurants. Sujit will not be having dinner at restaurant. To make questions in future continuous, we will put will before the subject, like simple future tense. Will you be driving at that time? Will Sujit be having dinner at restaurant? Question mark. So here we are given another exercise. Exercise B, write sentences in the future continuous tense using sentence parts given below. So the sentence, as we can see, it's split into certain parts. So we have to organize it and we have to write it in future tense. Sushant practiced dance 7 o'clock. So we are asked to make it continuous, future continuous. Sushant will be practicing dance at 7 o'clock. The players will be moving to the stadium after lunch. The teacher will be dictating notes at 11 o'clock. What Hanif will be doing 7 p.m. tonight? At 7 p.m. tonight. Sunil's grandfather will be taking a walk in the evening. Deepak will be sailing to Africa next week. Rewrite the following sentences as questions. As we know, the rule will come beforehand. So, Girish will be following his friends to the playground. Will Girish be following his friends to the playground? Question mark. The snowman will be resting after performance. Will the showman be resting after the performance? Question mark. Ajay's cousin will be rowing the boat tomorrow. Will Ajay's cousins be rowing the boat tomorrow? Sundar will be weeping after he hears the news. Will Sundar be weeping after he hears the news? Question mark. Nitish will be running in the morning to reduce his weight. Will Nitish be running in the morning to reduce his weight? And question mark. So these two types for today. We'll be resuming with the rest part in the next class. And you will get the answers of the unit test in the next class. So till then, keep studying well as you already did. This is half yearly, so big responsibility. You need to study hard. I know you will be doing that, right? So the study material and worksheet you will be getting in the sections, in the respective sections. So I will not be telling anything else for now. Keep studying. Have a great day ahead and take care of yourself. Have a great day.